So we're going to do a little brief check-in. Whenever have to speak English, and when some of the camera comes on, and then you know. So I hope you guys are feeling well. I hope you guys are feeling well. Just brief check-in. Let's see here. What's going to do with the cards? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to do a relationship spread after this one. Oh, that was lucky. It didn't get out. Okay, we're doing a little bit different today here. Yeah. I actually considered getting a pack of sleeves to a fucking tarot deck. The only thing is it will be this big, you know. It will fill a lot. 78 cards. 60 cards for a magic deck is already thick enough. But of course there's people that are noobs who are playing with more than 60 cards, but you know. Let's see. Trusty companion. Trusty companion, yeah. So you're definitely trustworthy. It's gonna permeate some of the read. Let's see here. So you're like and trusty companion can't attack alone. It's a free 2 for 2 and wide with vigilance. So you're vigilant. You like having some body around you. You're not really. I get you're a bee person. That there's got to be excitement before you're going to do something, right? That's very nice. That's very nice. It shows affection and automation never could. And that's the truth. So definitely I'm not speaking to a bot. That's always something. Let's see what's going to do here. See if we can start this reading off in a good way. The Fool is here. The Fool is the only card who is completely protected from the devil. The only card that's protected from the devil because it stands for innocence. That's the Fool. It's a very innocent card. Also, if you get if you have the combination of the Emperor and the Fool in your spread, it can show that it could show always about what the reading is about, yeah. but it may show that it may show you as the Emperor who the Emperor will never regain total innocence, and nor would he want to. That's the cool thing about the Emperor. It's a yes card, but it's if you're asking for love, if you're asking in a love dynamic, you will get a yes, but it's maybe on your partner's terms a lot. Do you want that kind of control in your life? You're asked if that's something. But trust companion. See here, do something. What are you going to do? Let's see. What are you going to do? 5 of Pentacles reversed. You're not out in the cold. You're not rejected. Let me give these a quiet, good shuffle. I'm seeing High Friend and Death. Take that as you want. Change in your court case, maybe a change in hierarchy, I would say. So a brief check in here, because I'm guided to do this content. Okay, so let's do this the traditional way. Or do you want me to pick a significator? What would we say? Nah, because that would be the Knight of Cups reversed. I'm not doing that one. The significant will be picked wrongly as we do it out here. One more shuffle. A good shuffle. So we do it like this. And you guys didn't see the bottom card. So, Celtic Cross. Let's see here. We have, again, Knight of Swords. Challenge position. 7 of Wands reversed. That'll be here. Past, present, future. 10 of Pentacles. I actually gave a friend a lot prettier 10 of Pentacles card. Real reversed. Now the Wheel of Fortune. I have 2 words. I have 2 to 3 words to say here. I have 3 words for your. When reading with reversals, you got to be sure not to just pick the opposite of what the card says. About the Wheel of Fortune, when it's upright, all the cards that touches it are lessened in bad omen. So there's a better omen about the bad card that touches the Wheel of Fortune, yeah? But that doesn't reverse, that doesn't bring this 10 of Pentacles in a worse light when it's reversed. But with the Tower, it still means a big negative no, even if it's reversed. And the Sun is still a yes card if it's reversed, because that's just lesser of all that joy, because the Sun is the Sun. Okay? And one more thing about the Tower. Whenever you see the Tower in a reading, all who hears the reading will experience that bad luck, because it's like a cloud. It's like a cloud, thunder cloud coming all over you. It touches everyone. And that's why you have the Tower in your spread. So you can be guided to know that you are in a thunder cloud. It's still bad luck, but you get the Tower to have better luck, to figure out that there is a Tower. Everyone who hears it, all the readers who get the Tower, the readers themselves would have a problem. Even them, but it's more for the current. It's for the current, but we have the Page of Swords reversed in the future. Again, look at this. Look at this. It's the exact same. This is the exact same as last time. That's funny. It's funny as shit, bro. Okay. And then we're going to shuffle. Picking the significator in a wrong way. If there was something, if there was such a thing called wrong in tarot, there really isn't. One thing that's stupid in tarot is if you put out a card. For example, if you have a 77 deck and because you somehow doesn't have an 8 of Swords card, let's say, that would mean that would be the world reversed to missing a card. That would be incompleteness, shoddy design. A major mistake in an otherwise great work. Go look the world card up. It's the most positive omen. You can get many noobs, sorry to say, but many who just started reading tarot and getting help with getting guidance through YouTube and all that. Many who do that will actually think that the world is about endings. It's about completeness. It's the most positive omen. That's why you're talking about closing cycles with the world card. I'm gonna pick a significator, and other than that, I know all the alternative names of cards. 5 of Swords called Defeat. 8 of Wands called Swiftness. 3 of Pentacles. What is the way it's called, but it's work, yeah. 3 of Pentacles is work, but I don't remember the exact name of it. Okay, so maybe some of them I don't know exactly the name of them. but I know mostly all the alternative names. Let's say swords. Ace of swords, truth. Two of swords, peace. Three of swords, heartbreak. Four of swords, truce. Five of swords, defeat. Six of swords, something about getting from a more panicked state of mind to a less panicked state of mind. I don't remember the exact name. Seven of swords, futility. Eight of swords, lost, or something like it. It's about being lost. Nine of swords, something restless, I think. 10 of swords, defeat. No. 10 of swords. Don't remember that one either. Stabbed in the back, let's say. Stabbed. It's bottom. You can call it bottom. You can call it rock bottom, if you really want a name for it right now. So I'm gonna pick a significant one. King of Pentacles reversed. This is his read. So the King of Pentacles reversed has been in the main character situation and we know who this is. We already know who this is. So the King of Pentacles reversed has been, and he's established a lot of money, but there's some bad luck right now, and in his future he's getting gossiped about. This is his reading. The challenge is he's not protected. He's not protected. Just wanted to pop out the lens you're looking for. Oh, there's too many. Oh, I know what I'm going to do too. I know what else I'm going to do here. Do you like my little one-winged angel here? It's supposed to be over here. But I woke up sweating a little bit, and I figured out the wristband I've had here, this is beginning to rust a little bit, so I don't want it to smudge over onto the wing. One-winged angel. I actually resonate more and more with Sephiroth. Sometimes I just be like, what the hell is my life, man? I need to figure out what all this is, you know? It's exactly Sephiroth. But he's malevolent, you know? I'm not. I promise you, I'm not malevolent at all. We all have light and darkness. You know about it. Take away your light, you will never see again. You will fumble in the blind. But too much light is also blinding. You have to have both. Welcome to the spiritual leader. The Hermit as hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles reversed as the lens this person is looking through. Outcome, Queen of Swords. Okay, so in the end, the future will hold a lot of strategy, but it's also a new person entering the read. So the third one. The King of Pentacles reversed has this as in his environment. His environment is of people which would actually link it to. So he has some trusted companions. He has a lot of our readers on his side. You remember last time we talked, it was about something about the readers, the Queen of Wands. Maybe about her, the environment of Queen of Wands, the clairvoyants, some of them misjudging a situation, which would be in the hopes and fears, and which would be in the judgment reversed in the future position. We have the Page of Swords reversed in the future position here. So this is a part 3, part 2 of the last reading. This person right here, King of Pentacles, doesn't matter about Trusted Companion. He fell down, which also can give you some significance in it. See here, 2 steps forward, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, with the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Hermit as hopes and fears, maybe fear about shining the light. I've had this in the hopes and fears for a karmic reading once. This is a karmic reading too, because I know who the King of Pentacles reversed is. the hermit here could be just as with the sun reversed, which came in the karmic reading once as clarifying the six of wands reversed in this position here. And why is that? That's because the sun reversed would shed a light onto them really being a loser. Okay, and I'm guessing this read is for the tarot community to check in on much of all this. So we have and this is why with the Knight of Swords here, I would say we can again look at it reversed too, because even though he's beginning to be more virtuous and he has someone who can help him with it, this Knight of Swords it could be read reversed in some ways, because it's been popping up as a person. They've been popping up. I have the same enemies as we all have, and this person is not worth writing home about. He's been coming out like this a lot of times, and like this, you would say he has like having a device to take away people's light, because he hates people's light. But it's gonna be upright. It's this because permeating the whole read, the situation in itself. The first card, it's a Knight of Swords. That's really about that's really why it comes out, is because the situation is worth writing a book about. Okay, that's why it doesn't come up reversed today. It's because the whole situation, he's the arch nemesis of the whole situation this person's read. There's lots of evidence being backed up on him, and he doesn't have any luck in this. He cannot really say he's the luckiest guy right now. I'm just flexing a little bit with my card here. Isn't this pretty? Isn't my Wheel of Fortune pretty? Yeah. So we're definitely going to clarify. So he has an outcome with the Queen of Swords. That's a person stepping into the read. The third court card that popped up was his significant. So that's an environment of him. It should be said that I don't know if there's quantum physics involved or anything like that, but you've seen Rick and Morty, right? Where there's a lot of Ricks, or a lot of Mortys, right? That's basically some of the situation. That I have no evidence on this. There's a lot of things I have evidence on in his situation, but, or at least you can find evidence of it easily. Just record. All things that have Android, that have Google, can record these things. You can. The ones who has the most authority and keeps countries incorrupt. Like if the police system wouldn't work in a country, that would make the police in that country corrupt, especially if they talk like they have it all together, right? And in this situation, I would say it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. They can the ones who does that, the ones who holds the people in their ears to not become corrupt. You know who I'm talking about. The ones who is in charge about that. When it's federal, the feds they can easily check in on all sound recordings that's being done on all devices anyway. And if you don't know this, get up out of your rock. Get out from out under your rock, whatever it's gonna say. Somebody may call you diamond. You're a hedgehog. Maybe some of you have spiked hair. He may be trapping you by calling you diamond. This is the person who does all these deep fakes and all that shit. I'm gonna say also I'm not the type of person to want money from anything like about tarot, because I've mastered cozy tarot and cozy Vedic astrology. That means not taking money for it. I've mastered that. I've done it for more than 10 years. That means you're a master about it. But I've never taken money from it. I have always, and I'm aware that there may be fake accounts have been used, deep fakes on me, because last year, first time I figured out someone had made deep fakes on me, I was the maddest about it that I've been all my life. There's nothing that had made me more mad than the first time I figured out about deepfakes being used on me. I'm telling you, I never solicit anyone for readings. I do readings outside for people around me to hear sometimes. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. So I'm aware that there may be. I've actually never seen what the content creators' names are, but someone is driving towards the vacation. Someone is traveling a lot. This guy's traveling a lot also. Baker, maybe brewing shit together, brewing some things together. Getaway bike, calling people diamond. He has a lot of his guests in people's houses. He uses his banana and to make banana ice cream. So someone called you diamond. So I'm getting, don't be flattered by people. He has to take 2 steps back every time he takes 1 step forward right now. And he's not a Queen of Swords. That person is stepping in to help us. A person in his immediate circle would be Page of Swords reversed. So these gossipers, he's definitely friends with the gang stalkers and all that. Definitely, but he's not protected with the 7 of Wands reversed. He's not protected even though he has a trusted companions. Don't worry about that. And he cannot keep taking away you people's lights, because that's sometimes how they do that. That's by taking that away. And that's been seen. I'm glad to say that, because I've got that from the reads. They are being seen. Everything can be tracked back on. Everything that has a sound that can be heard. And I'm telling you, I'm guessing the FBI knows about this heard sound. If you all know what I mean by that, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I don't even know it, but I hadn't heard that sound enough times. They follow me. They follow me too to where I am to psych me out about all this. I don't know if it's a respawn device or if it's quantum physics device. I really don't know, but it's like something sounds like that whenever something and I hear it all sometimes, because they follow me to intimidate me. They should not fuck with this person here. I'm telling you. But with the hermit, there will be shed light on this. There's a wise man. Some of these people, this Queen of Swords here is outside of his circle. That's outside of even his environment. That's a person stepping in to talk to you guys. It's the best strategist in the deck. It could be male, could be female, doesn't matter. It could even be that this person we're reading for, this King of Pentacles reversed, that it's a lady, and that that the Knight of Swords reflects that. So it's an arch nemesis. That may be a lady official, but we don't think so. That's not what I think it is. I'm not sure. But there's no King of Swords coming up with reverse right now. Oh, now we're gonna do exactly. And all this here is because of. This is where we look at 2 bottom cards of the 2 bottom cards when we split the deck. You know, this is where we do this in my reading, because then we can say it's because of the 2 things fitting together. Combination of 2 cards, because of the combination of 2 cards. This is because of something. Okay, so we have Page of Cups reverse, and this is going to be easy for me. So about keeping the peace, about someone not being in love with each other, and something being in a stalemate because of someone who is not in love, someone who doesn't have a crush on someone else. So it's because someone who doesn't have a crush on someone else, with the Page of Cups reversed and with the and with the Two of Swords. There's more divine feminine there's karmic masculine and divine feminine involved in this too. So this is why, and together this make a three. That could be, but again, that's not an upright one here. So again, we're looking back on this Two of Pentacles reversed here. to step in on that. Okay, so that's for somebody. Let's see here. We're clarifying all of these cards, clarifying the whole stack. Holy Spirit, help me clarify the whole stack. The whole stack clarified. Holy Spirit, Father God, thank you, Lord. I'm happy to be alive, happy to have blessed synchronicities and all that. Okay, Strength reversed, clarifying, and then Three of Cups, clarifying Seven of Wands reversed, past, present, future. Four of Swords, clarifying Ten of Wands. King of Swords upright, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, because that's where he will step in. When he steps in, somebody gonna be having a lot of bad luck. And with the Strength card reversed, there's no affection on this main energies reading side anyway. Eight of Pentacles reversed, yeah, because someone is paying a lot of attention later to really give him the taste of his own medicine, that he doesn't want him, her, the group, whatever. It's a group we're talking about, because the significant position came out as the third court card, and I'm always do it after the past, present, future part in my spread here. Okay, which is what we're going to clarify. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, this person is these people are stick in the mud. The Devil reversed. So I'm getting a page of Pentacles reversed, clarifying what the lens the person is looking through. That would be about stealing. It will be someone who doesn't try. Someone who takes people's things away from them. Someone not being the match. If you could see the match on his, someone not being a match. Something is not a good mix. And the outcome, Knight of Cups, best lover one can get, and that's touching that's new people having stepped in this reading. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups could be female. Queen of Swords could be male or female. We can also say that all of the cards could be male or female. But we have a divine feminine energy stepping in over the Queen of Swords, which is guy or gal who was best strategic in the game. And this is what it's going to be. It's a group that's in a stick in the mud. Something about no one having a crush on someone else, so something can't get through, and therefore there will be the opening for the fucking arrow to be shot by the fucking sorry about my wordings here, by our hero here, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, saying this is like a book that's about to be written. It could be like a book being about to be written. Someone will have a lot of detailed opportunity, put a lot of details in to give back in his own medicine. The whole group is a stick in the mud. The Hermit and the Devil reversed. Someone is regretting what they are doing because they are being seen, and that's the hopes and fears. Yeah, and two of the lens they're looking through. They've been taking something, so they need to cover some things up. They have taken people's lights as well, and something not being a match, and two steps back for every step forward. This person is not affectionate. The party scene has been a challenge, and that's why he has been hangovers. There's been an opening where he has hangover. Probably call it what you want. that has brought an opening for his shield to be taken away from him. and there will be someone who is getting into another person later, and the whole outcome will be very strategic, very detailed. So it's a part 2 of the reading last time. This is the karmic part of it, and it basically says again that how this book is going to be written when it's all done. It's going to be based on a true story and all that. This is going to be really good. It's going to be a fucking great story, and so many details being put into being able to talk back at this whole we've been doing all that. We've been talking like this, and that's where the trusted companion comes in. We need to stick together, okay? I'm guessing this is all I have for the reading, so I can get up there and get some food again. One more time, look at the whole thing here. And it's been because something not being a match, someone not having a cross and all that, his shield is being taken away. Okay, and that's true. And the whole group is a stick in the mud. So, and the Ten of Pentacles, that's evidence that's been created upon this person. So, thank you for listening, guys. See you soon.